Friday afternoon. Your thoughts?
My thoughts? It's a tough one. Obviously, I thought it was a great match. I thought I did a lot of really good things throughout the 5 sets. You know, there's 2 big opportunities that are kind of replaying in my mind. I wish I had back. And other than that, you know, congrats to Foe. Too good. You know, I thought that once he got that lead in the 5th, he really started to fly. So I think I can take some positives from this match, but yeah, definitely a few shots that went back.
Well, congratulations on a great performance.
Thanks.
Questions? Richard?
Ben, just talk a little bit about the emotions, the environment out there. I mean, obviously you've been there before, but what did it feel like today?
Yeah, it didn't feel like a 3rd-round match. Felt like one of those that you play late in the 2 weeks. Should have been a night match, but it is what it is. But yeah, great atmosphere. It was just one of those back and forth, and I wasn't able to capitalize on the chances I had in the end. And when he had them today, he really came through in the big moments. I thought since I've been on tour, today was probably the best that anyone has returned my serve that I've seen. You know, it's just from early in the match, there was one where I went big out wide, like 130, and he cracked it down the line clean, hit the baseline, and I was like, oof, one of those days.
Ava?
Ben, tough loss today, but at the end of the match, you looked like beyond what a normal competitor, even someone who's friends, like in terms of happiness for Frances. You looked genuinely excited for him. What were you kind of thinking? Were you excited for him? And then what did you guys chat about a little bit at that?
No, I mean, you play a 5-set match like that with somebody that you're friends with. I think someone's blowing up my phone. Hey, I'm in a press conference, Dad. Okay, yeah, I'll be out in a couple minutes. What? Sorry. It's like, it was a few calls in a row. My bad. Can you ask the question again?
You just seemed really, really excited for Frances. What were kind of the emotions going through your mind when you met him at net, and what did you guys chat about a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I thought he played lights out today, so that was one of the things. You got to be happy for a guy and congratulate, especially a guy like him when he's playing the way he's playing. I think that it's important to show it sometimes that, you know, you can be happy for a guy when they beat you. Obviously, there's some things I want to do better. I'm a competitor. I always want to win, but you know, I've taken a few things from him in the past year, and I thought that he's always handled it well. You know, maybe not like a big embrace when we're on the court, but soon or right after, it's like things are back to normal. But one of those cool environments and matches to be a part of, so it didn't feel right to just go up with a negative look on my face, shake his hand, and walk off the court, because he played some great ball today. So I told him, you know, keep serving like that, keep returning like that, and see where this thing goes. Obviously, he took me out here, so let's see what he can do.
What do you mean when you say you're happy for him, especially a guy like that? You mean like the way he plays, like the way the start of his season went? What did you mean by that?
Oh no, a guy like that, just how good of a guy he is. You know, always smiling, not really ever a negative look on his face. One of those guys that's fun to be around in the locker room. You know, he's always cracking jokes. Even I beat him in the final of Houston. He's giving me shots in his post-match speech, just like a good guy. You know, I didn't mean anything negative by it. Just a great guy. Yeah.
Okay. Willie?
And what do you think this rivalry, as well as the friendship, but with the great level of play and the passion you guys bring, can mean to the two of you and to the sport in this country in the years to come?
Yeah, I think it's really cool to see where American tennis is going. You know, it's not just me and Foe. You know, there's 4 or 5 other guys in the mix, and we all are gonna have our moments to shine. There's peaks and valleys in this sport for sure, and I just gotta continue to improve. I know that this is, even though I hadn't, you know, maybe I looked happy for him or excited for him after the match, it definitely lit a fire underneath me. I'm not someone who likes to lose. I hate losing. And yeah, I'm excited to see where American tennis goes, and I'm gonna continue doing my part and go back to the drawing board. You know, look at those things that I did today that I wish I hadn't have done, and try to get better.
Okay, Matt.
Hey Ben, tough fun today.
Thanks.
What's your process of like learning from your losses? I mean, it's a long match. Will you watch like a video of the whole match at some point, or specific spots? And you know, when you think about what happened there, are there already things in your head that you're thinking like, I should have done that differently or that differently?
Yeah, for sure. I think sometimes I need a little bit more time to look at it analytically. Sometimes just emotion gets in the way, but this one, you know, seems pretty clear to me. I thought that he did a great job defending, being offensive off his backhand wing today. It was like 4 sets. I think he missed 1. You know, he was cracking it down the line and small margins. You know, he was hitting that ball an inch over the net, a couple feet from the baseline mostly, unless he went angle. And it was just one of those days where that's a corner you just don't want to go to. I have service line forehands ripping the ball to that corner off the court. He's coming up with the angle there. So I wish I would have got into different patterns a little bit more when I was playing. Sometimes starting off the point to that corner was just not a winning play today. I wish I did a little bit better job on some key points early in the 4th and 5th set, especially early in the 4th. I kind of had a chance to be on my way to putting the match away. First game, I had a love 30 where I made an unforced error at love 30 and had a second serve look where I missed a forehand by 47 feet. And then early in the 5th, 1-all, I had 15-40 again, and at 30-40, I had a sitter forehand in the middle of the court and missed that inside out, you know, which is a play that I had been killing guys on so far this week, and one of the ones that I was most confident in. So it's just errors that can't happen in a match like this. And yeah, those are my kind of first thoughts, and I'm sure that I'll see others when I watch the match fully.
Just take a couple more. The back and here, and then we're done. Go ahead.
Unlucky today, Ben, and well played. You said that you thought the match should have been a night session match. I just want to know if you can elaborate a bit more on that, and if you prefer playing at night or in the day.
No, I don't mind either way. I know that me and Fo both definitely wanted this to be a night match. You know, we talked about it in the locker room either last night or this morning, I forget. It was like, yeah, even if it was on Louis, we would have rather been in that night slot. Just, you know, we played here at night 1 year ago. It feels right, you know, Friday night, Ben versus Foe. I'm sure that he's going to get a night match here in his next match probably. But yeah, I think we would have. It was still an unbelievable atmosphere, but I think playing at night is a little bit different and special at the U.S. Open for sure. I'm probably just a little butthurt because I didn't get to bring out my night session kit, you know.
Last question.
Obviously a tough loss, but speak to the significance of you and Frances doing this at a stadium named after Arthur Ashe 2 years in a row.
Yeah, this is something that me and Fo have spoke on continuously. Him after the match last year, and obviously it's always a little bit tougher to speak on the positives as the guy who loses. But I think big moments for our sport, for sure. I guess kind of just shows how far we've come. And yeah, I think it's only gonna continue to improve. I think that Fo is the best at reaching the casual sports fan in our sport, especially here in America. And I'm sure there was more celebrities who I don't know in the crowd than I can imagine to come watch Big Fo, and me as well. But I think that's something that he's kind of helped change the culture in our sport in the last few years, and one of those things that I can look to try to do as well.
Thank you, Ben.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Ben. Huh?
What color's Ruben Kit?
Black.